Hey there, YouTubers and YouTube land and all drinkers around. Shagdog's here, Spitter's Wild Beer Review. We are doing, it's small down here, but it's called God, if you can read it, Shadowclock Pilsner, if you can read that, by Burial Beer Company, which is out of North Carolina somewhere. Let's see where exactly are they. Burial Beer Company, Asheville, North Carolina, the mecca of the East Coast beer community, I think. It's become a really big craft brew area for the East Coast, I guess. It's a German Pilsner, 87 on Beer Advocate. Time. Its story is often lost in the depiction of its result. Basking in the rays of the sun, the clock casts a new shadow and ushers in a refreshing new life. What was once here has cured, transformed, and grown fuller, and the story of its emergence is paved with untold patience. The Pilsner is the almighty gift of time, never filtered. The presence of hop provides an aroma suggestive of wildflower, honey, and lemon. Keep your palate clean, revel in your beverage. That's directly from, I guess, their website. It's on the can also. Yeah, so this one I think might be an Easter beer. There is, if you can tell, it's a rabbit. And there's some butterflies, mushroom, and there's a clock. It might not really be Easter. I can't tell what the other things are, but two different sides. It's got like mushrooms and stuff over there, flowers, and then over here it has something else. I don't know. Something to do with time and bunny rabbits. All right, let's give this one a pour. Yeah. Definitely a little bit heavy of a pour, but hey, thanks for one viewer watching. Hey, Jammer Fan returns. What's up, Jammer Fan? Thanks for joining, sir, and watching. I'm sure you're probably busy. That you can't stay on long, probably, huh? On a Tuesday afternoon. I was going to try to start earlier, but, you know, can never get on early after work. It's like midnight for me, basically, but that's okay. But yeah, it's a Pilsner out of Asheville, North Carolina. Burial. It's kind of a bad name for a brewing company. Burial, huh? Burial. Yeah. It's right for a funeral. Oh yeah, big head on there, almost 4 fingers, and about 3 1/4 for 3 big man fingers. The head is frothy, a nice whitish, maybe an off beige. Smells a little florally hop. Maybe a little lemon zest in there. Maybe even a lemongrass. I thought they said what type of hops are in this. Let's check if I can see that. Maybe it's on the can. I thought it said what kind of hops are in this, but I don't see it. Maybe it was on the website. I looked earlier, but oh well. That's okay. Jammer Fan, thanks for watching. I'm not sure if you watched any of my Irish St. Patty's Day videos. I think you might have. I know you're on there for one of them. Yeah, some good videos. I wasn't going to go live. I said, man, let me just record these and I can upload them, spread them out for 3 days. But I'm like, you know, what the heck? Let's go live. Yeah, so slight cloudiness to it. Mostly clear, but there is a cloudiness, so I can't see 100% through there. It's probably visual is probably about a 90% through it. A little about 10% cloudiness there. Head's still lingering now. Look at that. Let's pour a little bit more in there. See if I get through that head. I'm gonna go ahead and drink it through that head. We can't wait all day. It's still more than a 2-finger head, like 2. Yeah, a little bit more than 2 fingers. Let's do it. I was ready to drink. Jammer can't join this week again. He said maybe next week, Wednesday. I have something to do Wednesday. but maybe I'll be well rested at home by the time he starts. And we can do some beer reviews together. I'm not sure how many I'm going to do today because I'm tired. I didn't sleep good yesterday. Had to work last night, of course. So it's basically at midnight for me right now, and I didn't sleep well yesterday before my work. So let's do it. Shagdog, spit or swallow beer review. Nice head though. It's frothy. Let's see if I get through it. Wow. I think Jammer would love this one. A little bit of a malty backbone there to it. A little floral hop, not like overly hoppy or anything. Light floral hop, light lemon zest. Not really like a lemon, but a lemongrass. Malty, little hoppy. Not overly malty, kind of a low maltiness though, but you enough where you can taste it. Probably low to a little bit less than medium. Pretty good actually. What was the ABV on this? If I can scroll up there, 80. Oh, that's Beer Advocate score. ABV is 5.5. Oh, yeah, a malty, bready, biscuity, maybe even a little honey in there too. But earthy grassy hop notes, a little lemon grass, slight. I mean, not a lot. It's not like you're picking up lemon in there, but a slight with the grassy hop note, maybe a little hint of lemon and grass notes. Not bad. And for 5.5% ABV, I can believe that. It's compared to some other Pilsners, I think. You know, if you want to get down to the real light Pilsners, a little heavier than some of the light ones, yeah. Say like a Warsteiner, that's pretty light. Matter of fact, Warsteiner, a lot of people don't even consider that a real German Pilsner because it's pretty smooth and easy to drink. It's the queen of beers, they call it in Germany. So it's kind of like maybe the German Budweiser. I don't know. It don't taste like Budweiser, but it's easy to drink. Yeah. But I give it a solid. Yeah, I go like a B plus, but a swaff. B plus, swallow and a half. Hopefully my audio is coming good. Jammer fan didn't stay long enough to actually let me know because I changed the mic setting again. So hopefully it's coming through. I didn't play. I'm not going to play background music because, yeah, that hinders. I think it was still coming through when I was on last week, and Heyman was on when I was playing some music. It said my voice was low though. So then I adjusted the mic settings, and then because usually the music don't pick up, but it still picked up, so that was good. Oh, but I think the music was picking up because I turned off the StreamYard's. You could cancel out background noise, so I turned that off so it would pick up background noise better. So maybe that's why it was picking up the music. I usually have that off. Or I have it on, cancel background noise, in case someone's in the background making a noise or something. Let's get the rest of that beer and let's get down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to drink all 4 or 5 I have set aside for today because a couple of them are high ABV. I got one Imperial IPA. It's 8.5. Now, I'm not a big Imperial IPA fan, so I have 2 Imperial IPAs chilling. I have a porter and there's something else in there. A Hefeweizen. So we'll see if I get to all those. Yeah. B plus and a swaff. Swallow and a half. Yeah. prayers out to the families and of the victims there today in Baltimore that Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsing. They don't say who are the 6, 7 people or the 2 people that they found. One. Supposedly there was one person they saved was unharmed. One person, this is early too, one person that was in critical condition. And at that point, there were 7 unaccounted for. Last I checked about 2 hours ago was 6 unaccounted for. So I don't know if they found that 7th person. But they didn't say about anyhow. Yeah, prayers out to them and their families. I don't know if they were people on the bridge because it happened at 1 a.m. I saw cars going by, but right before it hit, I didn't see any cars go by. It seemed like all of them made it off. But then again, to the right, I didn't know if any cars, because that bridge collapsed all the way across. So I don't know if any other cars were coming up on the bridge. But someone said on the news that they received a mayday about 1 or 2 minutes before it hit the bridge. So I think they're having some mechanical problems. And on highways sometimes, if there's got those signs with the flashing yellow lights of reading like construction ahead or slow traffic ahead, whatever. So maybe there's something by that bridge that flashed, saying, warning, something. Maybe that's why traffic stopped, because there was cars going by like one or two every 10 seconds. And then that particular point at 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe people come back from the bar, going to work, early work, or going home late. Who knows? So hopefully, I don't think they're going to find any survivors if anybody did go down with the bridge in the water. Yeah. Tons and tons of concrete and metal. And then not to mention cold ass water is like 45, 50 degrees right there. You go in shock as soon as you hit it. That doesn't seem like it's freezing water. It's good. But yeah, trust me, if you're used to a 70-degree environment and you hit cold water, like 45, 50, I don't even know what the temperature has to be, but you'll go into shock. It happened to me once. I fell into a river. And it was in springtime in New York, probably around March, April, maybe. We were swinging out in a rope. It wasn't real warm, but it was like 72 degrees out. I wasn't going to go in the water, but I thought I could swing out in a rope and make it back to land. And I didn't. I'm trying to get the rope to swing, and I didn't. I'm hanging over the water. And I'm like, shit. So I had to let go of the rope and go in the water, and I went into shock. Luckily, it was only waist deep, but I was like, I couldn't move. I was like, I mean, it was so cold. I was like tensed up and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know if any of my friends remember that one. But Jammer fan, thanks for watching. If I don't see you before this weekend or hear from you, happy Easter. Easter's this coming Sunday, right? Yeah. It's a great holiday. It's not about the Easter bunny and candy, kids. It's about, the thing. Ooh. Man, I was watching some old school wrestling today from WCW back in I think it was 1990, Clash of Champions, February 1990, and Jim Cornette was doing a commentating on with Jim Ross, and some of the things Jim Cornette said, he's like, his chest is in his trunks. Or I don't know if he's talking about the wrestler wore his trunks up so high, and he had a whole bunch of other jokes too. I was like, man, I should have wrote some of them down. They were pretty good jokes. But let's get this beer down. Now, would I drink a lot of these? No, because I'm not a big Pilsner fan. Malty. It's not super malty. More malt than hops, I would say, though. Sometimes you just want a Pilsner. It doesn't have that really maltity with it. You just want a nice, easy, smooth, drinking, easy Pilsner, yeah. It's not bad for an American-made Pilsner. German style. I'm surprised they haven't classified Pilsners that are supposedly made in the European way, Germany or Czech or whoever. In America, they haven't given it its own classification, American craft Pilsner. Eventually, they probably will. Anyhow, check out my new channel. Channel plug. Check out my new channel. I play a little PlayStation 4 WWE 2K24. Just started that up about 2 weeks ago. Mostly be doing like Royal Rumbles, just letting it play out. I'll do commentating on it. I'm doing the best wrestlers of each year from all the different wrestling organizations. WCW, NWA, AWA, WWF, all the different regions. I go by PWI's top wrestlers. Unfortunately, back then they had top 10 from each, region wrestling organization. And then they had the top 10 popular, top 10 hated, top 10 tag team. There goes my internet out. What the fuck? So I guess I didn't help. I can do something else today with the internet. Do a direct link. I do a cable thing, but I have a connect piece. I think it's my computer, basically. Mostly. It's got to be the memory with a computer. I don't know. But doing live streams, I need a better computer, I guess. Yeah, so check me out. That wrestling channel on YouTube is Shagdog the Great on YouTube. Maybe I could even put the link of the channel here. I probably can't even find it, though, is the major problem of it. Because I actually tried Googling Shagdog the Great, and I get all these different dogs. And then sometimes the Spitter Swallow Beer Review shows up in the Google search. I'm like, I put Shagdog the Great YouTube, and the YouTube channel for the beer review shows up. Let me see if I can see any. Find the link to my channel there, and I'll put it here I can't put it in the description because I already you can't edit the description from here. Man, I gotta zoom in like that. It's kind of hard to do that kind of crap though. But anyhow, let's see if I got Shagdog's channel here. That's not one. All right. Where the hell is Shagdog at? Let's try to see if I can type it in on YouTube. There it is. Let me see if I get Shagdog the Great channel. Here we go. I'm just going to put it right here in the comments, and you can read it right on the screen right now. Bam and bam. Where the hell is it? There it goes. Yeah, so that's the link there. At youtube.com/@Shagdog the Great. That's my new PS4. I'll probably do more games than WWE 2K4. I never thought I did it once or twice. I did baseball in there once with a long time ago. My 2K14 MLB 2K14 game, and it was back about 2016 or 17. I said, let me play this game on YouTube. Didn't get any comments or likes, so I was like, eh. And then one time I did 1 or 2 Royal Rumbles on the old WWE 2K19. Only had a couple of views on it. And I like hell with it. But I watched these people, so many people getting like 20, 30, 40,000 views on their things. Of course, my video presentation is probably not the best, but my knowledge of wrestling is there. So if you want to get knowledge or try to prove me wrong, check it out. I only got like 3 or 4 videos uploaded so far, so I'm just going to try to do 1 a week probably. But Jammer fan, thanks for commenting and watching for a little bit. We appreciate it. And let me chug this beer down. We get the next one. 19 minutes. Man, I could never beat Jammer. I talk too much. Yeah, Shagdog. And if you watch AEW wrestling, the Young Bucks, Jackson brothers, yeah, that's one of their entrance moves. They come out, for their entrance, and they both one does it this way and one does it that way while the fireworks are going. And they're not really built or anything, so it's kind of funny. A lot of lace. Lace is waste, but that's okay. Let me try to get that lace down, right? There you go. Shagdog, Spit or Swallow beer review. I'm going to try to get the next 3 or 4 beers out. We'll see. I got a porter I haven't had in a few years. It's hard. I think it's a seasonal one. It's hard to find sometimes. So I haven't had this one in about 4, 5, 6 years, maybe more, longer. And maybe about 5 or 6 years. So, and then the rest of them are all new beers. But the porter, it's not the greatest porter in the world, but it's a nice change of pace, I guess. But Shagdog, Spit or Swallow beer review. Check us out next week also. Jammer should be back on next Wednesday. And if I can't make it, he should be back on by himself at least. He said he might try to do some solo ones this coming Friday, so check that out. All right, Shagdog, Spit or Swallow beer review. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, please. Well, I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers. Would love to get to 7,000 subscribers like we used to have, but that's probably not going to happen. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, see you on the next one.